here in the city of Compton, where the ICE protests took place. As you can see, these guys were out here. Massive whip, so they were doing Nas balloons. They got milk to wash their eyes out from the pepper spray. We got canisters. Look at these canisters that the cops, sheriffs, whoever were shooting. These are pretty cool. We got my guy right here locally, you know what I'm saying? We got KTLA on the scene, but look at the devastation out here. You know, we're all out here, documenting, doing our things. What are you doing? You out here recording too, huh? What do you think about last night? I'm live too.
So you were here yesterday?
No, I wasn't here. I had just left. So I came today, this morning, just to kind of see the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? I live on Long Beach Boulevard, Greenleaf. So it's not, it's not too far away from here. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. I don't think it's the right way to go. You know what I'm saying? We got to restrain ourselves a little bit more and find the information and the facts, not just go off feelings. I know we're all Latinos, we're all Mexican. This is primarily a Mexican community. You know what I'm saying? Compton, over the bridge, that's Paramount. Strong Mexican community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this just is not the way to go.
I think that a lot of people are confused because some of the posts I see, they say they're very proud of our heritage.
Yeah.
And yet they're protesting people going back.
Yes. Yes.
So that's a little confusing.
And you know what? One thing I try to educate the people. If I don't do my own research to the best of ability and just go off feelings, this is always gonna happen and it's gonna make us look bad, Raza. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing a little bit of reading last night throughout the whole situation, and they had 108. They caught 118 people. All this damage for 100, and I want everybody to listen to this. For 118 people, you guys, out of 118 people, there were like 5-6 gang members, violent gang members with warrants already, human traffickers, drug traffickers. This is who we're protecting.
I know.
This is the damage, the destruction that we're doing to our cities, you guys. For 118 people.
Like I don't mean I don't mean to laugh. It's just it's ridiculous.
Right?
Yeah.
Because these guys, they don't got time to read an article. They just see eyes and they just go straight to their feelings. While me, you know what? I've been here, but you know what, guys? We gotta be smarter than that. The news are not gonna tell us this. You know what I'm saying? Mayor Karen Bass, Gavin Newsom, they're not telling us this, dude.
Yeah.
Are they out here? And right now, I tell everybody, like I was telling on my thing, city, Karen Bass, can you at least send the city to start cleaning?
Right?
Look, we gotta live this. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, are you going to work? See, she's going to work. Today's my day off, but I gotta catch the 710 every day. And yesterday, before this happened, I had just jumped on the 710. I get on social media, and all hell broke loose. And I got back around 10 p.m. at night. So I avoided, or else I would have got good footage and, did my part in educating these so-called these ain't protesters, dude. These are just vandals, destructive vandals, making us look bad and just stirring up the pot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what's happening. So I'm glad that you're out here documenting it just like me and try to bring awareness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not cool, man. Look at this.
Yeah, I haven't, I saw, there was a convenience store that was looted. Was that right here?
That was the Arco. So right now, if you go to the Arco gas station, they're replacing the glass doors, glass windows. That's why it's all yellow tape.
Okay.
You know what I
I'm gonna
mean?
Go check it out.
Yeah, let's walk. So yeah, I'm just not amazed because you know what? I've seen this in downtown LA. Look, the gallons of milk to wash out their eyes for the pepper spray. That's what that is. When you see the gallons across the street, look, there's like 4 or 5 gallons on the floor with water. That's what the protesters use to wash out all the pepper spray, the gas in their eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I thought like a homeless person was like.
And I'm like.
And look at also all of these small businesses.
Yeah, exactly. All Hispanic, all Mexican.
Hispanic businesses.
Yeah.
That they're making it so people don't feel comfortable to come here. They don't.
Exactly. Look. Now, how much hundreds of dollars they gotta paint this again?
Yes.
But they're here to support us. How does that make sense, people? Look. See? It's all Hispanic. Look. Nothing but raza. Like, you know what I'm saying?
These are lines and look, they even have ice written on their
Yeah.
wall, too.
Yeah, look. EBT, BBQ, ice. Like, come on, you guys. Buenos días. No dañaron aquí nada. ¿Está bien? Okay, see, so her business was spared, but look, you know, she's cleaning up her area. You see, she's coughing. That's from the aftermath of all the pepper, the smoke grenades.
I
Yeah.
thought that I was talking too much and I was losing my voice.
See all those white stains? Look, these little red ones.
Oh,
Look.
God.
Yeah, that's what's making you cough.
Because I literally was like, I haven't even talked that much, but my throat is soaring.
Look at all the pepper balls, you guys. Look at this. All the pepper balls. Look.
That was from the police?
Yes. Look, that's a good one. Look, the brand new.
Oh my gosh.
All the little
so
cannons.
if you like smash that,
They
those-
pop. They pop on you. So all that powder gets on you. Look at those two on the corner.
So you have to watch where you're walking.
Yes,
too.
look at this. So this is where, you know what? This is, look. You see, maybe they were kind of like huddling over here, the protesters, and the cops were maybe across the street,
Yeah.
and they were just shooting.
Oh,
It's
they
like a
shoot them with
paintball gun.
guns.
Are you familiar with a
Oh, okay,
paintball
okay,
gun?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
similar to a paintball gun. So they just start, and then they throw the big canisters at you, which are bang grenades.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But massive graffiti, dude. This is gonna take days.
Yeah.
Look at all the graffiti, and it's the same thing, repetitive, over and over and over and over and over and
I
over.
know. No,
Like-
it's the same thing at the. I don't know if you've heard about the Edward Brower building or something like that.
No,
It's
was-
a federal building.
Oh, in downtown.
Yes.
Yes.
And all down the side, the whole block just says F ICE.
Yes.
Nothing else either.
Nothing.
Just F
It's
ICE.
like that's all they could spend. It's like, do you got some another message? But look, this is a panaderia bakery. It's a panaderia bakery. Luckily, you know what? Nothing, no really damage to them. But you know, people want to get on with their businesses. You know.
Yeah. They're hurting the people they're claiming to protect.
Yes. At least if they bring business,
Okay, wait, would you explain the toilet paper rolls to me?
the toilet paper, these toilet paper rolls, protesters use them to kind of wrap themselves up, like a mummy sort of padding.
And I imagine they steal these from the businesses, or how do they?
No,
get
they bring them.
Oh, okay.
So, so look, this is what I was collecting. These are the rubber bullets that they shoot. Look how thick they are. Look, touch the tip. Look how
Are you
nice.
serious? That looks like it can knock somebody out.
It'll look.
Can I just
Yeah,
hold it?
you hold it. So
Oh
those,
dang.
and look, these are the canisters.
Oh yeah. What is that? A firework or
You
something?
know, so these, I'm guessing. See, this is how they go. So they shoot them, boom, and this is just a canister. But this hits you, it hits your face, your body, your organs. It's gonna hurt. So this is what they shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is like a good little memory from tonight. You want to keep one?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, you know, just hold it, date it. That's what I do. You know, I got a lot of them, so
That's
they're
so
gonna be
sweet.
on eBay for $59.99. Don't play, don't play.
Yes. Come and
But
get yours.
you know,
limited edition.
but yes, you know, protesters are very crafty. They know what they're getting into. That's why they come prepared sometimes. You know what I mean?
Dang, these things are crazy, but I bet it takes them a while to load each one. Because do they shoot out individually?
Yes, they come like that already. So they load up one into their gun.
Yeah.
Boom! They shoot it. The rubber shoots out, and the metal piece that's just a shell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's how usually it comes together, like that. But imagine getting shot with one of those. If you ever got shot by a paintball gun, it stings a little bit. You get over it. But imagine this one, it's...
I can't stop thinking about what you said, that all of the words are so little. Like
Yeah.
I-G, K-I-L-L-A.
ACAB. Look, if people don't know what ACAB means,
I don't.
all cops are bastards. That's what ACAB stands for. All cops are bastards.
Black brown unity, so we're going to hurt
We're going to hurt black and brown businesses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, apparently that's unity.
So, you know, we're walking now. We're in Atlantic Boulevard
Yeah, so I'm
and Alondra.
recognizing this donut
Yes, the
right here
famous
because
Dale's Donuts.
it's famous now, yeah.
Yeah.
But on Google it says that they're closed, like,
No,
for
they're
good.
no, they're still open.
Oh
But
my
look at
gosh.
look at this. Look at the damage, you guys. And look at the damage. Just look, they don't even know how to spell. Look, they forgot how to spell chingada or chinga.
America,
Like,
well, first of all, not immigrants, but illegal immigrants.
but look at the aftermath, the destruction. So this is the aftermath for those that are tuning in. The aftermath of the protest, the ICE protest last night in the city of Compton and Paramount. Paramount is that way over the bridge. That's the 710. Right now we're on the corner of Alondra and Atlantic, city of Compton. So look, we got the canisters that they were shooting. That's the Arco that got vandalized. This is Dale's Donuts. They just vandalized a donut shop. They open up every morning. They open up at 4 a.m., you guys. Now look, how much money just to paint their businesses. This is not the way to do it. So this, look at this. Let's go right here in the middle. Look at the, oh, look at the graffiti right here. Look at the eyes. Fuck eyes. Fuck Trump. Look at this badass car. Woo! Look at this nice baby right here.
Hey, what the fuck did you do?
Hey man, I swear to God it wasn't me. I support Trump.
People.
No, I no. I don't condone this crap. You hear me? No. I'm for Trump. Yes, but that dark spot, that's where they set the car on fire.
What about the one back there? They got a car?
No, that was just regular trash, debris.
In the middle of the road?
Yeah, man. I ended up leaving yesterday right before it happened, so I'm kind of catching the aftermath. You know what I mean? But man, look at this, guys. A sweet ride right here. What year is this, my guy? 29. Woo! It's a beautiful thing to see amongst this hellhole right now. You know what I'm saying? You got pretty gnarly, but me as a Mexican American brother, I don't support this shit. We gotta do things.
Show your people.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Christy, no, please. Trump, AHS, we need more funding for these vandals, these rioters. I don't control none of this shit, my guy. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's just out here just amazed. Look at that. Know what I mean? Now can we get the city to come clean all this shit up? You hear that, you guys? They don't give a fuck. The city don't give a fuck. We're the ones that gotta drive through these streets. We live here. This is our community. You know what I'm saying? But God bless you, girl. Have a good one. See that, you guys? This is crazy, you guys. So those just tuning in, see the graffiti. We're in the corner of Alondra and Atlantic in the city of Compton. And you know what? I don't see the city coming out to clean up all this shit. You know, you got your local reporters out here, you know, doing our thing. So please hit the like button, you know, subscribe, share this information. You know, like I said, this is the ICE protest / riot that went down last night in the city of Compton and Paramount. So Paramount is behind me. Paramount is down that way, over that little bridge. That's where it originally started. Then it kind of moved down here at the end of the night. So all this, you guys, look, the canisters. Look at that. Flashbang. That's what they were shooting at the protesters. So all this, you guys, that dark dark spot. That's where they lit the car on fire. Look at this. You know what I mean? They did a lot of destruction on the AM PM, the Arco. They're replacing glass windows as we speak. Let's go check it out. You know, like I said, let me put a little bit more context, you guys. All this damage, all this unnecessary damage, bro. And then they looted the AM PM, dude, for 118 arrests. You hear me? 118 arrests, you guys, which already had warrants. They already had paperwork to be removed. Out of all those 118, 5 were violent gang members, human traffickers, drug traffickers, you know, domestic abuse. So this is what we're doing this for. This is who we're literally backing up, and we're doing all this for them, for those 118. You know, if I skip court, I know they're gonna come and get me. You know what I'm saying? So come on, you guys, you gotta think different. Let's get the facts. Let's try to educate ourselves a little bit. Look at the Arco. I could still smell the pepper balls. This is the security system or camera that they tipped over. You know what I mean? Look at the across all the graffiti. It goes all the way down. Look at this. So right here, they're replacing the glass window that these vandals broke. You know, and these are Hispanic, these are Latino, these are Mexican people that work here. You know, so thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot for messing up our community more than it already is. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it, Alondra and Atlantic in the city of Compton. You know what I mean? So everybody's kind of waking up to this morning, and it looks like hell. That's what it is. But hey, it is what it is, right? This is LA for you guys.
He was showing me that, I don't know how long ago he said, but one of the fire hydrants over there was just like exploding, like high into the sky. He said that sorry. He also said that, I don't know, a few weeks ago or often, there's a car that they catch on fire. So it's not like, he said that it's just...
It's not rare. Because this is a hot spot for takeovers as well. They always do the takeover with the car spinning and burning tires. They always do that. So this is a hot spot. I knew afterwards that's what's going to come to. Let's pull up, do a takeover.
It's just an excuse.
Like they need an excuse, but it's like every other weekend. You know, out here it's normal for a takeover. It's super normal. Especially out here in Compton, you know, where it's like less sheriff, less police. They kind of feel like, hey, you know, it is what it is.
You would think that there would be more presence of police in Compton, not less.
There you go. But the whole defunding movement, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where we came and we need it. But like I said, the city, like I was talking to a lady on a car. She said the city don't give about us.
A cahoot.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't. You know what I mean? This is just like, hey, just optics. It's talking points. They politicize it for their own personal gain.
A couple months ago.
Look at that. The gentleman right here at Dell's Donut.
They take the fire hydrants, the fire.
See, so this happens almost, you know, look at that. This is right in the same, and this is in the same corner, right? See you guys. So if you guys are around the city of Compton today, stop at Dell's Donut. come support him because he got a lot of graffiti to remove, as you can see. You know what I mean? So come and support Dale's Nuts in the corner of Atlantic Boulevard and Alondra in the city of Compton. You know, my guy's trying to get his donuts. You know what I mean? So stop by, support a local business that they just vandalized. And now look, he got to repaint his establishment again. So, you know, stay tuned, you guys. But this is where we're at.
Yeah.
See that?
Sounds like he has so many stories. He said after the Super Bowl there was a Mexican guy that was on the roof with Jameson, some famous TikToker. He said the traffic was free. It's also sad because he actually did clean up.
Yes, this guy should have his own YouTube channel with the stories that he has personally witnessed, because this is a landmark, I want to say, in Compton, one of the few landmarks we have here in Compton. And you know, I'm pretty sure this guy goes through this time and time again, weekend after weekend. He said that one time, the last Super Bowl, it was so chaotic and hectic out here that there was a guy on the roof jumping and, you know, just being berserk. But look at our streets, man. Like, it looks like they dropped bombs out here. You know, that hotel vandalized as well. The hotel, Bronco Motor Inn. The Arco, the AMPM got vandalized, broken windows. It's all yellow tape. Look, so that we got no access to gasoline for today because, you know what, thanks a lot, guys. You know, you guys don't live here, you know. You just come out here, stir up the pot, and leave. And then, you know, we got to pick up the broken pieces, man. So it's not right. You know, whatever local businesses are open today, you know what, feel free to stop by. This is Atlantic Boulevard, Atlantic and Alondra in the city of Compton. Come support. We got the cops right here. You know what I'm saying? So we support the cops as well, man. You know, they're just doing the job, you know. I got a job to do. Everybody got a job to do, man, you know. So not all people and not all cops are bastards, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep the peace, tranquility, and educate the people, man.
Yeah.
You know? Because
seems like the rhetoric. Like,
it's...
all police are...
So if I start saying the same thing, nothing's going to change. Go ahead. But I'm going to give me a little coffee, support my guy here, and, you know, because he's here every day, you know. He's here every single day. So let me get a coffee real quick. Medium coffee, my guy. Medium coffee. Hey, so you should start a YouTube channel with all the stories that you witnessed here, huh?
Yeah, it should seem like a long time, but 30 years ago it's worse than this.
How many years you been here?
33 years.
33 years, you guys. So this is like a landmark. I was telling the people this is like a landmark in Compton. They vandalized his building. So please come out here and support my guy. He's in the corner of Atlantic and Alondra in the city of Compton. Thank you, my guy. God bless you.
Super Bowl, right? You see that,
The Super Bowl, yeah.
Halftime?
Halftime.
You seen that one, didn't
Yeah.
you?
The guy on the roof.
No, that was last year. That was
that was the last one.
that was the music one.
Okay.
You're talking about Dr. Dre and stuff. You're talking about halftime in Super Bowl.
Oh, this past year with Kendrick Lamar and everything.
That was like a couple years ago. 3 years ago.
Yeah, you see that? Okay, thank you, my God bless you, bro. So you see that? And the idiot already, look, with the Mexican flag already, round 2. See what I'm saying? So see, this guy, he's been in here 32 years. Dale's Donuts. Come out here and support my guy if you're around the area. He's in the corner of Atlantic and Compton. Look. Oh man, he got some hot coffee, you. Woo. All right, you guys, so Let me put this coffee down because my man got some Skoltin hot coffee, woo, which has got to be pretty good. They don't really give it this hot. But yep, straight destruction. We're gonna cross the street. You know what? So share, you guys. Share this video. Like it. You know, support the channel. You know what? For those just coming in, this is the aftermath of the ICE protest last night in the city of Compton. We're in the corner of Atlantic Boulevard and Alondra in the city of Compton. And look, we already got a rebel rouser that probably wants round two. This is how it starts. Look, this is how it starts. You hear me? Because he got a BMW with a Mexican flag, but I don't see him cleaning up, helping up, clean up the environment, clean up the community. You know what I'm saying? I got my bag. You know, I'm picking up as I go along. But you know what? He probably doesn't live here. You know what I mean? I do. You know what I mean? So we gotta do things differently, guys. Look, that red dot, that black dot in the middle of the road, that's where they lit the car on fire. You know what I mean? And just graffiti everywhere, dude. I should take you guys down that way so you can see the other destruction. But look at this. Graffiti everywhere. Dirt, debris. Look at that. See that? And people think this is cute, destroying our own community, you know, but this is LA. We destroy our own communities out here, you know what I mean? And there's a reality, dude. We destroy our own communities. Dale's Donuts, come support Dale's Donuts. He's been operating for 32 years. Stop by, buy some donuts, buy some coffee. Look at this little shopping center, graffiti. Buenos dias. Everywhere, graffiti everywhere. But notice, look, the Hood liquor store didn't got vandalized. Look, I guess Lucky Liquor didn't got vandalized. I'm guessing he was lucky. That was a good name for your store, Lucky. You know, massage, you know. No, but the Moose Mobile Gods. So we're walking towards the city of Paramount. That's where it originally started at. You know what I mean, you guys? So stay with me. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Look, the bakery just opening up. You know what? They got to clean up all that graffiti. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is a Salvadorian restaurant. But just graffiti everywhere. So my guy, you know what I mean? Just the devastation. Look, everything is fuck ice, fuck ice, fuck ice. That's all you see. Look at the floor from all the pepper balls. You see all the white dots? All the white dots, that's all pepper balls. And I could still, like, I'm breathing it in, dude. Like, I'm gonna show you, look. The little red dots, pepper balls. Pepper balls everywhere. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, we got the cleanup crew. Let's check this out. We got the cleanup crew. Look, they're cleaning up. That was a refrigerator in the middle of the road. Look at all the pepper balls. So this is down the block. Paramount is right over that little hill. That's the 710 freeway where it originally started at. You know what I mean? But let's try to talk to these. And they got two gals out here. Look at that. They're already starting up the cleanup process. So, you know, salute to these fine ladies and these gentlemen out there cleaning up. But this is what it is, you guys. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at this. White smoke grenade. Guessing the cops use these. We're gonna take this as a souvenir. So they got the gallons of milk. The protesters usually like milk in their face to wash off all the pepper spray, the mace, you know.
We have more bags if you want to help.
Oh, I am. Been out here since a while, but thank you guys.
We bought this ourselves.
Really?
We bought Christmas.
Oh, so you guys ain't even with the city?
No.
Wow.
The community wants to come together and fuck it up.
Yes.
We should come together and
See,
clean it
there
up.
you go. That's what I'm saying. That everybody should come out here and do their little part. This is not even the city, you guys. This is, they live here. So they just came out on their own and start sweeping all this shit. And you know, shame on the city, like I said, because they're not out here. See? They're not out here, dude. See, look at that. Shame on the city. The people's coming out and cleaning up their own community, dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. But you know what? I should get a broom and do my little part to help out. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. I'm going to cut this because I'm going to get my hands dirty, you guys.